Question 1. To run Windows or Linux natively on a Mac, which tool would you use? A. Wine. B. Mac OS Explorer. C. IPC. D. Boot Camp. Correct answer. D. Boot Camp. Boot Camp is a Mac OS utility that allows users to run Windows or Linux natively on a Mac by partitioning the hard drive and enabling dual boot functionality. It provides the necessary drivers and support for running a non-Mac OS operating system without virtualization. Question 2. In the Windows Disk Management utility, disk arrays can be created by right-clicking on a disk and selecting the array type from the context menu. A. True. B. False. A. True. B. False. In the Windows Disk Management utility, disk arrays can be created by right-clicking on a disk, selecting New Volume, and choosing the desired array type, such as spanned, striped, RAID 0, mirrored, RAID 1, or RAID 5. This allows users to configure disk redundancy, performance improvements, or storage expansion. Question 3. A user is frequently receiving error messages related to the hard drive on their Windows workstation. Which command line utility should be used to check the drive's integrity? A. Defrag. B. Fdisk. C. chkdsk. D. fsck. Correct answer. C. chkdsk. chkdsk is a command line utility in Windows used to check and repair hard drive integrity. It scans the disk for file system errors, bad sectors, and other issues that may cause data corruption or system instability. By using parameters such as ff to fix errors and rr to locate and recover readable data from bad sectors, chkdsk helps maintain drive health and prevent potential data loss. Question 4. An administrator is setting up a new Linux server. Which file system is most likely to be chosen for the primary partition? A. exFAT. B. NTFS. C. XT3. D. SWAP. Correct answer. C. XT3. The XT3, Third Extended File System, is a journaling file system widely used in Linux systems. It logs changes to the file system in a journal before they are applied, which aids in data recovery if there is an unexpected shutdown or crash. It ensures data integrity and is suitable for the primary partition where the operating system and essential files are stored. Question 5. What is the operating system feature that enables a single application to make multiple requests to the processor simultaneously? A. Dystopia. B. Multithreading. C. Multi-user mode. D. Preemption. Correct answer. B. Multithreading. Multithreading is an operating system feature that allows a single application to execute multiple tasks concurrently by dividing its workload into multiple threads. Each thread can be scheduled and processed independently by the CPU, improving efficiency and responsiveness, especially in multi-core systems. Question 6. What is the best approach to upgrade from Windows Vista Home Basic Edition to Windows 10? A. Upgrade first to Windows 7 Home Basic. B. Upgrade to Windows 10 Enterprise. C. Upgrade to Windows 10 Home. D. Upgrade to Windows 10 Pro. Correct answer. A. Upgrade first to Windows 7 Home Basic. Windows Vista does not support a direct upgrade to Windows 10. The best approach is to first upgrade to Windows 7 Home Basic, which supports an in-place upgrade from Vista. Once on Windows 7, the system can then be upgraded to Windows 10 Home through the standard upgrade process. Question 7. What version of DirectX is required for all versions of Windows from Vista to 10? A. DirectX 10, B. DirectX 11, C. DirectX 8, D. DirectX 9. Correct answer: DirectX 9. DirectX 9 is a graphics API required for compatibility with all Windows versions from Vista to 10. It provides essential support for multimedia applications, including gaming and video rendering, by enabling communication between software and hardware. While newer versions like DirectX 10 and 11 introduce enhanced features, DirectX 9 remains necessary for backward compatibility with older applications. Question 8. What term is used to identify a single endpoint of a communication session on a network? A. IP address, B. MAC address, C. Connection, D. Socket number. Correct answer: D. Socket number. Socket number is a unique identifier used to distinguish a single endpoint of a communication session on a network by combining an IP address and a port number, ensuring proper data delivery to the intended application. Question 9. What feature allows you to place a weather application on the Windows 7 desktop? A. Arrow, B. Desktop Gadgets, C. Sidebar, D. XP Mode. Correct answer: B. Desktop Gadgets. Desktop Gadgets is a feature that operates as part of the Windows 7 user interface. It is responsible for displaying small applications, such as a weather app, clock, or calendar, ensuring users have quick access to useful information directly on the desktop without opening full applications. Question 10. Which installation method allows a technician to resolve issues that may occur during the installation process? A. Unattended installation, B. Remote installation, C. Repair installation, D. Image deployment installation. Correct answer: C. Repair installation. Repair installation is an installation method that allows a technician to resolve issues that may occur during the installation process. It ensures that system files are repaired or replaced without deleting user data and applications, making it useful for troubleshooting system corruption or failed updates. Question 11. A technician is adding a folder to a structure that is several levels deep from the top. To ensure the new folder inherits the same permissions as the top level, which setting should the technician configure? A. Attributes, B. Shares, C. Inheritance, D. Replication. Correct answer: C. Inheritance. Inheritance is a feature in folder permissions that ensures a new folder automatically adopts the same permissions as its parent folder. This allows for consistent access controls throughout a hierarchical folder structure, simplifying permission management and maintaining security. Question 12. Until users activate Windows 10, which restriction will be applied to the operating system? A. They won't be able to browse the Internet. B. They won't be able to change the wallpaper. C. They won't be able to launch applications. D. They won't be able to run Windows updates. Correct answer. B. They won't be able to change the wallpaper. Until users activate Windows 10, personalization options such as changing the wallpaper and modifying themes are restricted. However, essential functions like browsing the Internet, launching applications, and running Windows updates remain available, ensuring basic usability of the operating system. Question 13. Which partition is used to boot the operating system? A. Dynamic partition. B. Extended partition. C. Logical partition. D. Primary partition. Correct answer. D. Primary partition. The primary partition is used to boot the operating system. It contains the bootloader and system files required for startup. On Windows systems, the active primary partition holds the boot sector and is necessary for loading the OS. Without a properly configured primary partition, the computer cannot start the operating system. Question 14. This tool organizes files on a hard drive by moving file blocks to create continuous files and free space. What is it? A. Disk defragmenter. B. ScanDisk. C. Windows Backup. D. Windows File Explorer. Correct answer. A. Disk defragmenter. Disk defragmenter is a tool that organizes files on a hard drive by moving file blocks to create continuous files and free space. It improves system performance by reducing fragmentation, allowing faster file access and more efficient disk usage. Question 15. How much disk space is needed to install the 64-bit version of Windows 10? A. 16 GB. B. 20 GB. C. 24 GB. D. 60 GB. Correct answer. B. 20 GB. The 64-bit version of Windows 10 requires a minimum of 20 GB of available disk space to install. This space ensures the operating system has room for essential files and system processes. Question 16. Which OS X and Linux command line commands provide process information, similar to the Task Manager's Processes tab? A. PS. B. PSAUX. C. Stat. D. Top. Correct answer. D. Top. The top command in OS X and Linux provides real-time process information, similar to the Processes tab in Task Manager. It displays active processes, CPU and memory usage, and other system performance details, allowing users to monitor and manage running applications efficiently. Question 17. Which utility on a Mac would you use to erase and format drives? A. Time Machine. B. iFormat. C. Spotlight. D. Disk Utility. Correct answer. D. Disk Utility. Disk Utility is a built-in Mac OS tool used to erase, format, and manage drives. It allows users to partition disks, repair disk errors, and create disk images. This utility is essential for preparing storage devices for use or troubleshooting disk-related issues. Question 18. Which command, when entered in the Start search box, will open the command line interface in Windows? A. CMD. B. Command. C. Shell. D. Terminal. Correct answer. A. CMD. The CMD command, when entered in the Start search box, opens the command prompt in Windows. The command prompt is a command line interface, CLI, that allows users to execute system commands, run scripts, and troubleshoot issues. Question 19. Which Windows built-in software component monitors network traffic and either blocks or permits packets to pass based on the applied settings? A. Security Center. B. Windows Firewall. C. Action Center. D. Windows Defender. Correct answer: B. Windows Firewall. Windows Firewall is a built-in software component in Windows that monitors network traffic and either blocks or allows packets based on predefined rules. It helps protect the system from unauthorized access by filtering both inbound and outbound traffic, ensuring network security. Question 20. 6 months after the release of a new OS version, users began losing access to application updates. What is the most likely cause of this issue? A. Update limitations. B. Limited access. C. End of life. D. Network connection. Correct answer: C. End of life. End of life, EOL, is a software lifecycle stage where an operating system or application is no longer supported by the manufacturer, meaning it stops receiving updates, security patches, and technical support. When an OS reaches its EOL, developers may discontinue application updates for that version, leading to compatibility issues and loss of functionality. How many questions did you get right? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.